Hi, and welcome to the PowerPoint presentation on Errorless Learning, an overview for direct care staff. Before we begin, I'm just going to go through the learning objectives. By watching this PowerPoint presentation, we hope you understand what Errorless Learning is and who it can be used with, why Errorless Learning is important, and the different types of prompting procedures. Furthermore, we hope you learn about what can be taught using errorless learning procedures and gain an insight into the different types of errorless learning procedures and steps for implementation. So what exactly is errorless learning? Well, errorless learning is a set of teaching strategies utilized to reduce the possibility that errors will occur as the learner gains mastery over target behavior. According to Lloyd, Riley, and Powell, repeated trials using errorless learning ensures correct responding. Errorless learning procedures allow children to acquire new skills with as little opportunity for error as possible. This is in contrast to trial and error procedures, which use corrective feedback. Errorless learning has a long history in the field of applied behavior analysis, with Sidman and Stoddard being the first to use errorless learning procedures with humans in 1967. So who can it be used with? Well, the following are some examples of who errorless learning can be used with. It can be used with typical preschool children, individuals with autism and other developmental disabilities, individuals with intellectual disabilities, high school students who are learning a foreign language, people with speech and language disorders, and people with traumatic brain injury. And this is just to name a few. Why is errorless learning important? Well, according to Lloyd, Riley, and Powell, research has demonstrated that errorless learning teaching procedures are more effective than trial and error methods for both verbal and practical tasks. When teaching errorlessly, the types of prompting procedures used ensure accuracy at all times and a history of reinforcement for correct responding. This, in turn, reduces the possibility of errors being reinforced. Furthermore, the child begins to see learning as a pleasant experience, and learning does not become aversive as prompting becomes paired with correct responding and faster reinforcement. Furthermore, errorless learning procedures maximize instructional time by accurately teaching as much skills as possible. By utilizing the different prompt strategies, as discussed in the next slide, errorless learning can keep learners who get frustrated with academic tasks from engaging in problem behavior. Furthermore, with errorless learning, the correct skill is taught right from the beginning when a new skill is introduced. So what are the different types of prompting procedures? Well, we have verbal, full physical, partial physical, model, gestural, and visual. As you can see from this picture, the most invasive prompts are on the left and the least invasive prompts are on the right. Verbal prompts involve a step-by-step narration being given to the student in order for the task direction to be completed. Full physical prompts involve an adult using hand-over-hand manipulation of the student to control direct motor movements. Partial physical prompts include an adult moving a student's body in the direction he needs to go or towards the targeted object. When model prompts are used, an adult or another student demonstrates the task direction that is requested of the student. With gestural prompts, an adult points or makes an action to indicate the next step of a task or direction. Finally, with visual prompts, an adult points to a visual or an object that is the next step of the task direction. Errorless learning procedures can be used to teach many skills, including academic skills such as math, reading and writing, and functional skills such as language and activities of daily living. Watch the video next to the slide to see Emily teach functional skills during discrete trial instruction.
Listen, do this one. Good. Do this. Nice job. What is it? Good. Vincent, what is it? Rhino. What is it? Good. Vincent, clap. What is it? Good. What is it? Nice job. Do this. Good. Do this. Touch your teeth. candy. What is it? Good. Vincent, what's that one? What's this? What is it? Good. What is it? Nice. Do this. TV. Kind of sure. All right. Vincent, what's this meow? Shake yes? Good. What is it? Nice. Do this. Do this one. What is it? Good. What is it? Cereal. What is it? This? What does the frog say? What is it? Nice job. Here's some cookies. Vincent, do this. Do this. Do this. And do this one. Good job. What is it? Broccoli. Good. Do this. Do this. What is it? Candy. What is it? Nice job. Vincent, touch your head. What says neigh? What says neigh? Horse. What says neigh? Touch your tummy. Touch your tummy. Good. Touch your tummy. Do this. Do this. Touch your tummy. What says neigh? What is it? Tiger. What is it? Cereal. What is it? Touch your shirt. Touch your hair. What is it? Good job. Here's some cookie, Vincent. Eat that cookie. What is it? Good. Do this. Do this. Do this. Tell me something that has wheels. A train. Good. What is it? Rhino. What is it? Tell me something that goes beep beep. Good. Do this. What is it? Nice job.
There are many different types of errorless learning procedures. We have stimulus fading, which is the original technique for errorless learning. This involves gradually increasing the dimension of the incorrect response to match that of the correct response. For example, decreasing the size of one picture and increasing another until they are the same size. Stimulus shaping involves making physical changes to the correct response and incorrect response over time. Delayed prompts gradually delay the onset of prompt that identifies the correct answer. Response prevention involves physically preventing the learner from responding to the incorrect response. Superimposition with fading involves superimposing physical prompts and using stimulus fading to fade it out. And superimposition with shaping involves superimposing physical prompts and using stimulus shaping to shape the target stimuli while fading out physical prompts. Finally, it's important that we talk about the steps for implementation. Prior to teaching the target behavior, gather all your materials needed to teach the target skill. Have reinforcers ready before placing any demands and make sure you have your data collection sheets ready. Identify the target behavior and identify the prompts that will ensure success. Start with the most intrusive prompt necessary to teach the skill in order for the learner to respond correctly. Increase the prompts if the child is making errors and repeat trials as needed. Fade prompts as the learner becomes more successful in responding and always finish on a successful trial. Provide reinforcement immediately following a correct response and use differential reinforcement to shape the behavior based on the prompt level needed. Record the data and continue teaching until mastery criteria has been met. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask any of the supervisors here at the clinic.